Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope Logan and John Finnegan might find themselves drawn together in the near future. Steffy Forrester is using Daphne Rose in a scheme that could peril Hope and Carter Walton's relationship if her plans unfold as intended. Hope might find herself agonized by the end of this saga, leaving her without a mate and pining support. Given her once patterns, it wouldn't be surprising if she snappily gravitated towards a new relationship to help her navigate the fate. At the same time, the swirling drama girding Luna Nozawa and her maternity could produce an analogous need for Finn to seek solace. Still, it could dramatically shake the foundations of his marriage to Steffy, if Finn turns out to be Luna's natural father. This fermentation might lead to a separation or indeed divorce as they face this unanticipated romantic bouleversement. Considering everything, it seems the show might be setting the stage for Hope and Finn to bond over their heartache, since there's a good chance both will lose mates. Could this fermentation spark a new love as Hope deals with the fate of losing Carter while Finn grapples with losing Steffy, and the two form a deep grief bond? Should both of their connections suddenly deteriorate, they could find common ground in their participated jests. This could produce an amorous connection and potentially blossom into an instigative new love story. Although Hope failed to bait Finn down from Steffy with her earlier flirtations and that crapulous kiss, the dynamics could shift if Finn finds himself inversely single and agonized alongside her. Hope and Finn might find themselves navigating the turbulent waters of bifurcations contemporaneously. Both will be single again and need support. This unlooked-for circumstance could set the stage for Finn to develop passions for Hope, meaning she wouldn't need to chase after him exorbitantly. One can fluently fantasize Hope and Finn establishing their own interpretation of a Lonely Hearts Club in the near future, so stay tuned as we keep you informed about any romantic developments. According to forthcoming spoilers, it seems that the paths of Finn and Hope might cross, so keep an eye out for any significant love life news on the horizon. No way say no way when a new reaches period is beginning, that's when the most unanticipated pairings be. Steffy Forrester will continue to scheme with Daphne Rose, who plans on luring Carter Walton down from Hope Logan and helping the Forresters recapture power. Daphne is out to a great launch when it comes to flirting with Carter and getting his attention. Since Daphne thinks Carter is putty in her hands, he may fall under her spell snappily and leave Steffy ready for the coming step. Steffy needs Hope to be blindsided by what's ahead, so she's been careful to act impressed by Daphne and that nose of hers. Still, there'll come a point when Hope will eventually find out Carter and Daphne are getting too close for comfort. Steffy intends to blow up Carter and Hope's relationship, so she may set a trap for Hope headlong. Although the real thing of all this is to put the Forresters back in charge of the company, getting vengeance on Hope is clearly a perk for Steffy. It's easy to imagine Steffy coordinating with Daphne and setting the stage for Hope to walk in on a libelous moment. Daphne might make sure she's stripping down with shirtless Carter right when Hope enters the office. Steffy could be in charge of putting Hope in the right place at the right time to witness Carter's treason. Thanks to Steffy, Hope might suppose Carter has summoned her for a meeting or good news about Hope for the future, but she may find him sizzling with Daphne rather. Whatever the case, Steffy feels confident that Hope and Carter's love will deteriorate formerly this fidelity test plays out. Carter could fail miserably in the end and pave the way for Hope to walk into a ruinous setup, bone. That Steffy sends her straight into. Will Hope ultimately asset Daphne and Carter in a hot moment together? Will Steffy trick Hope into witnessing Carter's treason with Daphne? Our B&B prognostications allude Hope surely has some surprises coming over, so we'll pass along updates on all the excitement. Steffy may end up pleased with herself. Formerly Daphne works the rest of her magic. Luna Nozawa complained to Bill Spencer about the chaotic life she had growing up with Poppy Nozawa as her mama. Although Poppy named her Luna because she loved her son to the moon and back, Luna wondered how that could be true when Poppy kept her father a secret. Poppy always claimed they only demanded each other, but Luna's life had obviously been affected by not having answers about her pater. Indeed now, Luna was induced that Tom Starr was her true father. At Il Giardino, Lee Finnegan met with Jack Finnegan and got another reason for his miscalculations with Sheila Sharp. Jack assured Lee that he still loved her and hoped for remission someday. Lee felt it was her turn to apologize since she jumped to the wrong conclusions by assuming Jack had an affair with Poppy and that he got her pregnant. Jack had sympathy for Lee and the pain she must have felt believing that all these times. After Jack took Lee's hand, they participated a tender moment. Deacon Sharp popped up and suggested John Finnegan would be happy to see his parents together like this. At the sanitarium, Finn called Poppy and summoned her to his office since he didn't want to get into this content over the phone. Once Poppy arrived, Finn talked to her about all the Luna maternity drama that just played out with Jack and Lee. Poppy claimed there was no need for Finn to worry about her since he was busy with his career and family. After Finn reflected on the moments with your kiddies that you can no way get back, he said it'd be ruinous to miss those. Finn refocused out that not having father answers may have put Luna on a terrible path. The croaker also brought up Tom's letters and wondered if Poppy returned them because she knew he was Aunt Luna's father. Poppy got nervous and questioned why Finn was grilling her, but he said she knew why. That led to some talk about how Poppy used to join Finn on the roof when they lived with Jack and Lee. Poppy reflected on how they talked until the sun came up and suggested she'd no way been suitable to entrust in anyone like that ahead. One night, Finn and Poppy couldn't help themselves, so they hit the wastes in Finn's room. Finn conceded that his first time was with Poppy and suggested there was nothing wrong with it since he was of age and espoused. Finn eventually said he came to realize how wrong it was in retrospection. After Finn noted that Poppy changed his life, she admitted he changed hers as well. Finn said that's what concerned him as he brought up Poppy's gestation and how she claimed there was no way the baby was his. Poppy had taken off and substantially kept Luna down from Finn after that, so he wanted the verity. Still, Finn felt he demanded to know if there was any chance that Luna belonged to him. Finn angrily pushed an emotional Poppy to give it to him straight and asked if he was Luna's father. Our prognostications allude that Poppy will break down and unmask soon enough, so stay tuned for updates on the maternity news and all the marvels to come. Finn's life may change ever formerly, Poppy offers evidence. Effects are about to get indeed unpretty before they get better. Of course, we're talking about Luna's time-long maternity plot as there's heavy enterprise suggesting that Finn might actually be her natural father. Still, it seems like Poppy might have used some extreme measures to get him to where he was that night that they apparently hooked up. Because it seems like Finn doesn't flash back anything, nor does he have any recollection of ever getting romantic with Poppy. This is a huge problem as there's now strong enterprise that Poppy might have cured up Finn the night that they were together. This wouldn't surprise anyone, seeing how Poppy has had a medicine problem for quite some time now, thanks to her special mints. Seeing how Luna inaptly took one of her mama's mints the night that she ended up in bed with Zend, there's a good chance that Finn might have made the same mistake. Either way, it's going to be hard to prove Poppy's innocence in all of this, seeing how it happened so numerous times agone. But it's still not a good look as this is a secret that she might have kept on her end, knowing all too well that the verity might end up destroying her life. But now that Luna is close to chancing out what really happened between her parents, she might end up inversely as shocked. That, and she might no way speak to her mama again. That's because there's just no forgiving someone who makes the same mistake doubly, right?